Hello.
Yeah, hello.
All right, I'm Ellen, and today we're going to have our IELTS speaking test. So this is gonna take like 12 to 15 minutes of your time. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
All right, so this test gonna take like from part 1 to part 3. So before we start, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is Đạt. I'm 16 years old. I'm a high school student. I study in Chapel High School. I live in Vineyard City, which is called as the capital of Vĩnh Phúc province. There's five people in my family. They are my grandmother, my father, my mother, my sister, and me. I have a lot of hobbies like playing sport, reading books, or listening to music.
Okay, good. So now let's begin with part 1. The topic is all about holidays.
Yeah.
Do you prefer spending holidays with friends or with family?
Actually, it really depends on the holidays. Actually, like that holiday, I will spend more time with my family because it's a good time for me to gather with my family. That time is good because I can decorate my home and do everything with my family members. I can cook some dishes or maybe buy some cheese like apricot. Yeah. And other is the summer holiday. I think I will spend time with my friends because it's the good time for me to travel to around the world with my friends. I can travel to some province like Nha Trang, Da Nang, or Phú Quốc. Yes.
What kind of holiday accommodation do you like to stay in?
I think I will stay in a luxury hotel because the the amenities of this hotel is so good. I can have a swimming pool in the layout of the hotel, or maybe a tennis court, or a football stadium, and maybe an opera in their layout of their hotels. Okay.
What plans do you have for your next holiday?
Actually, I have no plan for the next summer holiday because this time I have an exam. So for me, I think I just don't have a plan for the next summer holiday.
Mhm. In your city, which do you think is the good place for people to visit on holiday?
Well, I live in Vineyard City, and it's Vineyard City in Vĩnh Phúc province, which is famous for its traveling and cuisine. And if some people ask me which one, I will advise them to go to the Tam Đảo because Tam Đảo is one of the most popular places in my province. It is located in the mountainous area, and it also have a lot of restaurants about our cuisines, like the sushi, vegetable, or bird. The bird is so delicious.
Okay, good. Now this one, let's proceed to part 2. So in part 2, I am going to give you a cue card. This is your cue card. It's quite small. And an extra pen and a paper. So you are given 1 minute to prepare about your cue card, and after 1 minute, you have 2 minutes to speak. But before you do that, I want you to read your cue card first.
What?
Yeah, please read.
Describe a car journey you made that you took longer than expected. Okay, I can say.
Yes, continue.
You should say where you were going, who you were with, or how you feel during the journey, and explain why this car journey took longer than expected.
Okay, great. So again, you're given 1 minute to prepare, all about a car journey that you took longer than you expected, and after that, you have 2 minutes to speak. So your 1 minute begins now. Your 1 minute is up. This time you have 2 minutes to speak.
Well, first thing I want to say is that is a good question. So today I will tell you about a car journey I made that took longer than expected. It was 2 months ago when my family had plans for going to Nha Trang. As the first time I will listen to it, my family say we will travel by plane. But after 2 weeks, they say to me, they told me that we will travel by a car. So the first thing uh, when I travel in this journey, I feel so very happy and funny, a lot of surprise, and because we have a lot of activities which is are done in cars. I can say listening to music or playing some card games. Also, we tell to each other about our story about on academic years. But after long hours, I feel tired and uncomfortable. But then I have a sleep, and so I will explain why this guy took longer than expected. The first time we travel in the road, which is so comfortable and easily to move, but in after 8 hours, we see a lot of car flow because this is the peak time for traveling. Nha Trang is one of the most popular tourist attraction in my country, so a lot of people travel to Nha Trang at this time. So we see a lot of cars travel here. So I think it took longer because there are so many people here. One more thing that is here is full.
Alright, your 2 minutes is up. Let me have the cue card, pen, and paper back. Okay, so now let's proceed to part 3. Since your topic is all about car journey, let me ask questions all about driving a car. Do you have a car?
Actually, I'm a student, so I don't have a car, but my family have a car.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now let's begin. So how interested are young people in your country in learning to drive?
Well, I think the most thing is when. Can you rephrase the questions?
How interested are young people in your country to learn how to drive?
I think the most thing because they like to be honor a car, so they choose studying a car. Then they have a car for their own. Yeah. Or moreover, I think cars is simple for the independence. So most young people like have a car, like they have independence in their life.
What are the differences between driving in the countryside and driving in the city?
Well, there are so many differences between driving car in the countryside and in the city, because in the countryside the road is so large and it is easily move without a lot of car flows. But in the city, with a large population of people and residents, there are so many cars and so on. There are so many vehicles like bus, cars. So the traffic in the city is so narrow and it is so difficult to move.
Do you consider most drivers where you live to be good drivers?
Can you
Do you consider most drivers in the area where you're living to be good drivers?
Actually not, because this beside the good driver, there are so many offensive drivers. There are so many people still drink alcohol and while driving, or some people don't seat belt when they drive a car. Yeah.
Alright, so now let me continue. This one is electric car. How popular are electric cars in your country?
Well, I live in Vietnam, in which is have the VinFast, you know, the electric car. And this are this electric city car is so popular in the world, especially in the American, which when I have seen it in the TV and it's popular and it attract a lot of our American residents to buy it. So yeah, and in my country, the VinFast is so popular and a lot of people in my country prefer to using the electric car to the car used by the fuel to save the environment.
In what ways could more people be persuaded to buy electric cars?
Uh, in, can you tell again?
In what ways can you persuade people to buy electric cars?
I think the first is safe for the environment, and also the electric car is fast, convenient, and it's so easily to have an electric car because it's so cheap. Yeah.
Do you think all cars will be electric one day?
Yes, because it's a tendency now, and because electric car is safe for our environment, and it's too cheap, and it's convenient for people, and the people who don't have enough money also can buy an electricity electricity car.
Okay, thank you. So that's the end of our speaking. So let me move this one.